Hello everyone, this is Kerry Anderson. Hope you all doing well. In today's video, I'll be talking about how to get a Taurus man to commit to you. If you like the video related to manifest power, I would like to request you all, please do like, share, subscribe so that I will come up with more and more videos with lots and lots of content. So here we begin, let's go. If you are looking to get a Taurus man to commit to you, there are a number of things you can do to make him see how serious and committed you are. A Taurus is someone who values stability and security, so it is important to show him how committed you are to making your relationship work. Whether you want to win over a new love interest or rekindle the spark with an existing partner, so there are plenty of ways to get a Taurus man to commit. So, the zodiac is an ancient system that has been used for thousands of years. It helps people understand, interpret the behavior and tendencies of those born under different signs. Each sign or constellation is associated with certain personality traits. The subtle signs of the zodiac are also associated with specific date, which can help you determine when it might be a good time to pursue a romantic relationship with someone who is born under a Taurus sign. The planet of love and relationship, Venus, is believed to govern the Taurus sign. As such, those born under this sign are generally thought to be warm and affectionate in their romantic relationship, but also have a tendency towards being stubborn and resistant to change. Astrological signs like Taurus can be a helpful tool for understanding how to best interact and communicate with your partner. The star sign of Taurus can help you to better understand how your partner views love and relationship, as well as how they might respond to different romantic advances or situation. Now, what is Taurus sign? Taurus is one of the 12 signs in the zodiac. It is associated with individuals who tend to be practical, sensual, and detail oriented. Taurus men often have a strong work ethic and can be a very loyal partner. However, they can also be stubborn at times and may struggle with indecisiveness or lack of direction. To get a Taurus man to commit, you will need to show him how serious and committed you are making your relationship work. Known as a fixed earth sign, Taurus men are reliable and dependable, but can also be stubborn and hard-headed at times. Taurus men commitment issues stem from a deep-seated fear of being taken advantage from past relationship. The good news is that there are several things you can do to show how committed and serious you are about relationship with a Taurus man. Now the ways to get a Taurus to commit. The very first one, show him how reliable and dependable you are. One of the key traits that a Taurus or a Taurian man looks for in a romantic partner is reliability and dependability. So it is important to show him how trustworthy and consistent you are. This can be done by being thoughtful, respectful, and always following through on your commitments. Make an effort to plan ahead and be prepared for anything, and he will be more likely to want to commit to you. In the early stages of your relationship, try to avoid canceling future plans or letting him down when you make promises. You can go the extra mile by being proactive and anticipating his needs rather than simply waiting for him to ask. The next point is be honest and upfront about how you feel. If you are looking to get a Taurus zodiac sign to commit, it is important to be straightforward and open with how you feel about him. Avoid playing games or being wishy-washy about how you feel. Make it clear that you are interested in pursuing a deeper connection with him. The important part is to do this is a genuine and authentic way without being overly forward or pushy. The right place and timings are key here. Be sure to choose a time and place where you can have honest conversation with him. If you have a good taste and a natural sense of how to act, this should come easily to you. Then show him how much you value your time together. Taurian men love spending time with their partners, so one of the best way to get them to commit is to show how important their time is to you. This can be done through quality date nights, thoughtful gestures, and other ways of showing how much you value your time together. The small things in life can make a big difference, so be sure to keep the romance alive in your relationship. The only thing that a Taurus man likes better than spending time with you is spending time with you in a quality way. To win a man's heart, it's important to show how much you value the time you spend together. Then it comes build a strong foundation of friendship and trust. To get a Taurus traditional man to commit to you, the first thing is to build a strong foundation of a close friendship and trust that goes both ways. This means communicating openly and honestly, share your thoughts and feelings, and having his back when he needs support. When you have a strong foundation of friendship and trust, it will be much easier for him to commit to you in the long term. This first step is important to building a successful relationship with a Taurus man. If you can keep a Taurus man's secrets, you will have a strong chance of winning his heart and making him want to commit to you. Now, be willing to meet his needs in the relationship. In order to get the fixed sign Taurus to commit to you, it is important to be willing and able to meet his needs in the relationship. This means being supportive of his goals and ambitions, appreciating how hard he works for you, and doing whatever you can to make him feel loved and supported. The important thing is to be mindful of how he feels and how you can meet his needs, as this is the essential for building a strong and a lasting relationship with a Taurus man. So, this is a good reason for a Taurus man to commit to you. Now, maintain a sense of independence and self sufficiency. While Taurus men do value commitment, they also appreciate having a sense of independence and self sufficiency. This means having your own hobbies and interests outside of the relationship, taking care of yourself emotionally and physically, and making an effort to maintain a healthy work life balance. Physical contact is important to Taurian men, but they also need their alone time as well. If you do your own thing and stay independent, a Taurus man will understand how important this is. It will make him more likely to commit to you. By maintaining your own sense of independence, you will be able to make him feel secure in the relationship without suffocating him or stifling his personal growth. So, then it comes be open to trying new things together. Well, one of the best ways to get a Taurus man to commit is to be open and willing to try new things with him. It may mean exploring a new restaurant, taking a class together, or traveling somewhere you have never been before. The best way to do this is to be open and flexible to new adventures while still prioritizing the things that are most important to you. So, in your free time, look for new activities or hobbies that you can do together. The fine things in life are much more meaningful, and this can help you get a Taurus man to commit. Then it comes show how committed you to making the relationship work. Then it comes be ambitious both in your personal life, career. Taurus men are often drawn to confident and driven women who have a strong sense of ambition both in their personal lives and the professional career. Then it comes be willing to compromise and make sacrifices if needed. While Taurus men do value commitment, they also appreciate having their own space to be independent and grow as individual. If you want a Taurus man to commit, it is important to be open and flexible in how you approach the relationship. Then it comes know how to navigate conflict with him. Finally, in order to get a Taurus type of man to commit, it is important to have the skills and tools necessary to navigate any conflicts or challenges that may arise in the relationship. Then value his traditional values and a strong sense of family. In addition to being independent or driven, Taurus men also value traditional values such as a strong sense of family and community. If you want to get a Taurus man to commit, it is important to show how much you value these same traditional values, as well as being supportive and invested in his family and community connections. Then it comes show how much you admire his qualities and strength. While Taurus men may not be the most romantic or affectionate in nature, They are certainly known for their strong sense of character and admirable qualities. It is important to show how much you admire and appreciate these same qualities and strength in him. Then it comes be patient and understanding of how he shows affection. In addition to being strong and independent, Taurus may also be traditional when it comes to how they show affection. It is important to understand that his love may not always be expressed in the same way as other signs. Then it comes be positive, open minded, and accepting of the relationship. At the end of the day, a Taurus man is looking for someone who is not only willing to support his lifestyle and goals, but also be positive, open minded, and accepting how a Taurus man loves and show affection. Then it comes keep things exciting and new to keep his interest. In addition to the other tips mentioned above, it is also important to keep things exciting and new in the relationship. With a little bit of creativity and effort, you can help keep your Taurus man engaged and interested in the relationship. Now, be his best friend, confidant, and partner in crime. Ultimately, in order to get a Taurus man to commit, you will also need to be his best friend, confidant, and partner in crime. By being someone that he can count on for support and encouragement, you can help for a deeper connection. Now, do not be a mystery or a challenge to him. In addition to all the outer tips mentioned above, it is also important to note that in order to get a Taurus man to commit, you should not be a mystery or a challenge for him. Now be there for him when he needs you the most and encourage him to do the same for you. Then it comes, remember that quality is more important than quantity when it comes to spending time together. If you want to get Taurus man to commit, it is also important to remember that quality is more important than quantity, especially when it comes to how you spend your time together. Then it comes always remember how special and unique he is and do not take him for granted. In order to get a Taurus man to commit, it is also important to always remember how special and unique he is. This sign can be somewhat stubborn at times. They may need a little extra reassurance that they're valued and loved in the relationship. Now, share all of yourselves with him. In order to get a Taurus man to commit, it's also important that you share all of yourself with him. Then become his rock. In order to get a Taurus guy to commit, you will also need to become his rock. Be someone that he can count on and depend on in any situation. Now, talk about the future. In order to get a Taurus man to come in, you will also need to talk about the future, how you envision your life together, what kind of goals and dreams you have for your relationship, etc. Then remember that it may take time for him to commit. Lastly, remember that it may take some time for a Taurus man to commit to a relationship. This sign tends to be cautious and slow. When it comes to matter of the heart, they may need a little extra time and patience before committing fully. Now, how to know if a Taurus is committed? One of the best ways to know if a Taurus is committed to a relationship is to look for a subtle sign that he or she has strong and long lasting bonds with you. For example, does your Taurus partner make spending time much with you a top priority? Do they show affection and express how much they care about and love you on a regular basis? Does your Taurus seem comfortable, content, and happy in the relationship? Other sign that a Taurus is committed can include how they deal with challenges and conflicts. A committed Taurus will be able to work through disagreement or difficult times in a relationship without giving up. They may also be open and honest about their feelings at all times, plus will be willing to work through challenges together as a couple. If you are looking for a sign that a Taurus is committed, a relationship, pay close attention to how they act both in good times and bad. A truly committed Taurus partner will show you how much they value and cherish the relationship on a regular basis. They will be dedicated to making the relationship work through thick and thin. Now, how to know if he's interested in you? There are a number of signs that can help you to determine if a Taurus man is interested in you and may be ready to commit to a romantic relationship. This includes things like how attentive he is towards you, how much time he spends with you, or how often he calls or sends you a secret text message. Other common signs to watch out for include how often he compliments you, how long it takes him to respond when you reach out to him, and how directly or indirectly he expresses his feelings for you. Other things to consider when trying to get a Taurus man to commit include how well your lifestyle and goals align, whether he is willing to make compromises, and how open is to commit to a long-term relationship. That's all about the manifest power in this video. I will definitely come in the next video with my another content. Till then, God bless you. Bye bye and take care.